In the current trade war, Trump is leveraging China's reliance on American consumers, which has raised the question, could China leverage America's reliance on Chinese lending? In other words, could China dump its treasuries and other American government debt? Well, there are reasons to be skeptical. For starters, selling dollar-denominated assets would cause an appreciation of the yuan, which would make it even harder for Chinese exporters to sell their stuff abroad, and it's not clear where else China could park their cash. But perhaps more importantly, China dumping its treasuries and other American bonds could cause a full-on market meltdown. China only accounts for a small fraction of the overall treasury market, and in normal times, it might push up American borrowing costs, but the US could probably handle it. However, as you might already know, the US is already almost in debt crisis territory. As we're writing this on Wednesday morning, treasuries are being sold off at record rates as investors flee America, which is pushing yields, i.e. the interest the US has to pay on its debt, up to recent highs. If China were to dump its treasuries in this context, it could be the straw to break the camel's back, and perhaps even push the US into full-blown default territory. This would be terrible for America, sure, but it would also be terrible for the entire global economy, China included.